Well, hey there everybody. Uh, Hope everybody's doing okay during this crazy time right now, I guess you can call it. But other than that, it's been a while since I've made a video, and there hasn't really been anything worth making a video about, and I've just been kind of doing little things here and there. About the most thing I've really done is I've kind of cleaned up this the old shed over here at the barn, and still got quite a bit to clean up, but I mainly got this whole, where my tractor's set in this area, you could not walk, okay, a couple of dump trucks going by, but this whole area right here, you could not hardly walk through it and stuff, and finally, here a while back, I told my granddad, I'm just going to kind of start cleaning it up and stuff, and just start throwing away a lot of trash, and we had a lot of scrap metal laying around and stuff down in here, but there was one thing that was down here that was kind of forgotten about, and I guess you can call it the forgotten sprayer, which is pretty much just a 50-gallon homemade sprayer, and it's been, I don't know how long since it's been used, but it was just covered up with stuff and everything else, and it's just got a little lawn, which we used to use it to spray along the fences and stuff, and like I said, it's pretty much just forgotten. It was put in here and then forgotten about, and ain't been used in a long time, and so I just kind of done a little work on that, and I forgot my camera yesterday, which I would have got a video of just kind of messing with the pump, because the old pump that was on it, it's really no good. It was pretty well rusted up and stuff, and I thought I was going to have to go buy a new one, but I just kept looking around here and stuff, and finally found one just like it, which I kind of like this one a little bit better. My camera's about to go dead, dang it. It's been a while since I've charged my camera, so this one here, it's got this on here where it makes it kind of nice. You can just pull that sleeve back and slide it on the PTO, and do it that way, which I'm actually fixing to take it over to the house, and I'm just going to kind of fill it up low ways with water and just kind of run it for a while and make sure everything on it's going to work. But it's just, like I said, a homemade sprayer. That's the one there, and make sure everything's going to work, so that way I can use it for spraying along the fences and stuff, and don't really have to use the small sprayer on the four-wheeler. And sorry, everything's still kind of a mess. I still got a lot to do to clean it up, but that's just going to have to be put on hold for right now, as you know, or at least whenever the weather's nice, I'm going to be doing everything. But this was the old pump, and it definitely was rusted up, and I mean, you can barely just turn it by hand, and that one over there turns pretty easy. And of course this pump here, it goes on the other forgotten sprayer, which is the green sprayer sitting up there kind of close to the equipment shed, right there by the fence anyhow, or what was the equipment shed. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to try to do some work on that green sprayer, so that way I talked to my granddad here a while back, and I'm going to try to do some work on it and take it over to the other farm, so that way we can use on that TL, I almost said TL90, or yeah, TL90, use on the back of it, and just keep that sprayer over here, and then whenever I get the chance, I need to pull the big sprayer out, and get it fixed up. Of course, it's going to take a little bit more work, probably, because one of the booms is going to have to be completely replaced, and because it got all bent up and stuff whenever back in October when we had that tornado come through. And then all the plumbing on it's going to have to be fixed, which is that part's going to be easy, and just the hard part's going to be the boom on it. And other than that, just like I said, been doing little things here and there, and have got a new manifold for a while back for my tractor, and I was going to get a new steering wheel, but my granddad and uncle had managed to straighten this one out. I mean, it's still just a little bit bent, but it's good enough. and still keep using it. Really no sense in getting another one. And then we straighten out the the fender on it, and it looks a lot better. And of course I still have to get me a new light, LED light for that side to match this one here. And I figured probably in May, or probably in April, probably sometime in May, I'll probably try to get me a new canopy, because the other one was pretty well bent up and beyond being straightened out. But other than that, everything's been going pretty good, besides just all these crazies and all this crazy stuff that's going on. So like I said, I hope everybody's doing okay during this time. But yeah, I'll go up here and show you all the other forgotten sprayer and sprayer, not spreader, sprayer, and I'll see y'all here in a second. Well, here's the other forgotten sprayer. I really don't know why Grandpa parked this. I asked him, I said, why did we park it? And he said, I really honestly don't know, but we set it here and there's really nothing wrong with the tank. That's what Grandpa said. Or I asked him if there was anything wrong with the tank, and no, there ain't nothing wrong with the tank, but we just robbed parts, or he robbed, well, both of us did. Had robbed parts off of it, and for the big sprayer, for the big 500-gallon sprayer, and I asked him how much, which it wouldn't really take much plumbing to do, just put new hoses on it and spray knobs and stuff, and all these pieces still on here. But I think this boom here with it stretched out, I think it's only maybe 20 foot. If I had to guess, 15, 20, yeah, it'd have to be 20 foot. But other than that, it's still pretty good. I think it's maybe a 200-gallon tank. And of course the tank don't look all that great, because I guess that's fiberglass. So try not to touch it. But anyhow, yeah, I don't think it'll take a whole lot to get it fixed. But like I said, if we can fix it, probably take it over to the other farm and just keep it over there, because we got the big 500-gallon that we just keep over here, so that way we don't have to take it back and forth. And hopefully this year we can be able to do some spraying. And probably won't like a day like today. It's kind of windy, but hopefully if it ever actually dries out, which is starting to dry out a little bit, but it's supposed to rain again Friday. We got 10 inches last week. Last Thursday, I believe it was. We got almost 10 inches of rain, so that kind of, and I'm glad it's pretty sunny yesterday and today. Glad to see the sun, because it seemed like it was kind of cloudy all month, just about. Other than that, like I said, there's the other forgotten sprayer. It's just going to probably have to have a new one of these. And the pump is actually still in pretty good shape that I know of. And try to fix it up, and hopefully everything works on it. And I'll probably show y'all the big sprayer, what I have to do to it, and then I think that's pretty much going to be about it. But yeah, I'll see y'all here in a second. And then I'm up here at the barn, and here's the big sprayer that I call it, and it's going to need some work done to it before we can even really use it, which, like the others, it really ain't going to take much work. At least the plumbing's going to be real easy if I don't just knock that around. Of course, it's already gotten knocked around once. But the plumbing and everything in it, at least that'd be easy fix. No problem there. And of course, I don't know how well y'all can see, but this boom, about the only best way to really fix this boom is probably more than likely just get some square tubing about this size, or the same size, and just build a whole new one side. The other side's just fine, but this side's, back in October when we had that tornado come through, it just got all kinds of messed up, and I don't know how well the camera can show that, but that boom there is just kind of, I mean, it's bowed about every which way. And yeah, probably could cut these pieces off and reuse them. They're okay. It's just this one here got broke off. And get it to working, and like I said, hopefully we can do some spraying. Like last year, that just didn't happen because it was just too wet to even get out in the field, and it's kind of looking the same way this year. But other than that, everything else is on it's okay besides the plumbing and that boom. This one's still pretty good. But I mean, here a couple years ago, a few of y'all might remember, me and my granddad added that piece on to the back, and it sprays probably about 20 foot out, and which I guess really don't have to have a boom to spray. I mean, we can use that, but with this boom spread out or all the way out, I believe it's 40 foot from one tip to the other, and or at least from one end to the other of the boom. It's, I think with it spread out all the way, it's 40 foot, because that's like this side is spreads out, and then you got this piece here that folds out like that, and that piece there kind of did get bent a little bit, but not too bad. But other than that, yeah, that's just like I said, there's hasn't really been a whole lot going on, just a little bit here and there, and hopefully it'll dry out before I can get the disc hooked up and do some discing, because I got a bunch of ruts and stuff I need to get smoothed out and hopefully reseeded and before it's too late, because I really don't want me cutting hay out in some of these fields and hit them ruts. I'll have to try, if not, I'll have to try to do like I did last year, just trying to remember where they're at, because I had that in plan for last year and that didn't happen. But other than that, we did get the, I don't know if I ever mentioned this or not, probably, I don't think I did. Here back where I got my tractor fixed, or we got this one fixed before we did mine, the John Deere, we got a whole new, pretty much whole new top of the cab on it, and new headliner, and a brand new seat put in it. Pretty nice. It's kind of hard to see in here, so I don't know how well y'all can see that brand new seat there. And of course the old seat was a pain to take out. Of course this one was a pain to put in, but it was really no fun because you almost had to have two people, but then this cab ain't big enough for two people, and what we had to do was, of course we had the back window out. Well, back window got busted out, and before we put we were doing all this before we put the new one in, and I had to do that, and new headliner all in it. And I don't know how well that's going to show up. Maybe kind of crappy there. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I mean, here quite a while back, I think probably about 5 years or so ago, we put the cab kit in, or Grandpa did. And because the old cab kit in it was getting pretty well bad shape. And other than that, that's pretty much about it. My camera is actually about to go dead, so hopefully I can get some footage of me just messing with that sprayer, because I'm fixing to get it and tinker around with it, make sure, like I said, everything works. And if I don't get that, guess hopefully everybody does okay and safe out there. And thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye.